They are. They're getting closer. Northbound 405, that's the turn we just saw. Going to be heading basically back the direction we've been headed. Don't know what this guy's plan is. I mean, gosh, who knows what these guys have, if they even have a plan. Obviously, he's driving very fast. He thinks he's going to maybe get away. Most likely he won't. Right now, 405 looks like he's starting to favor that right lane, so it looks like we're going to be getting back off the freeway. I think this is going to be Nordoff. I'll get that confirmation in a minute. We'll see what it looks like for traffic as he gets to the end of the ramp, but he's definitely starting to pass
Just
people.
Nordoff
is the street,
Yeah.
and back onto the streets onto Nordoff,
and cutting off a car.
back onto Langdon.
Now getting into a neighborhood. It still is amazing to me that this person continues to ride the brakes as they were going highway speeds. I wonder if that's just an experienced driver behind the wheel, or somebody using the right foot for the gas and left foot for the brake, but that's very odd to me.
Or someone who's drunk. I mean, they are
Could be drunk,
They're
yeah.
chasing, they're saying it's an impaired driver, so you never know what's going on there. But so, Stu, you were saying the police, the ground units were quite some ways back. If you heard that they were going to re-engage this pursuit, this guy actually started heading back towards them. But he's going so fast right now. Do you see any ground units at all? Oh, actually, there they are.
Right there, Lena. They're right there. There's two of them right there. He was on Chase right there. Now he's back onto Parthenia. Another street has a lot of apartments on it out here. North Hills area. Sepulveda, another major street. You know what? We thought, whoa, solid. That was through Plummer right there. Was a red light. There were cars right on both sides of them right there. We watch these pursuits, and sometimes we're just like, experienced driver. I wouldn't give this guy an ounce of credit. I would say that this guy is lucky at best. LAPD helicopter right above it right there, bringing us the light this evening on Parthenia. Looks like I would surprise we haven't seen Sepulveda yet, but we went through Sepulveda. Sorry, my bad. So we're working our way back into the Pacoima area. But these speeds on these roads, extremely dangerous. Parthenia is the street right now, but he's using center lanes. He's passing Van Nuys. He's going to be coming up onto Van Nuys Boulevard. You know that's a big one out here. And we're going to see what he does as he's getting up to that street. Plummer, Van Nuys, he made that turn right there. Kind of slowing down now. Not seeing those high glow, that red glow from those brakes. But he's definitely pushing that car more than it's worth. And definitely when he does that, he's taking other people's lives and also injuries into his own hands.
Yeah, not to mention it's dark out there, and of course that's always the scary part. You get these big intersections, he's blowing through these red lights, you got people, pedestrians, you got cyclists, you got people that he may or may not be able to see, and of course this person has been driving over 100 miles per hour on the highways, and now is that an alley or is that just another side street? I guess it's a side street.
It's an alley. It's in an alley. And sometimes when we see this, we know we're going to be getting close to the end. Either that, yep, he's going to bail. He's going to bail. Two people in that car. We're going to move Sky 9 around right now. Jordan, got to see where he's running. We're going to stay a little bit wider. But he's definitely in the apartments. LAPD running after him right there. We're going to get the helicopter around quick as we can. We can see them running right there. LAPD making the move down this alleyway. Going to see. He's on the other side of the building. That's what he's saying. Other side of the building already. Back in the carport area. There we go. We got some LAPD up. There. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hear exactly where they are.
Yeah, we'll give you a minute if you want to listen to
between the building.
Yeah, if you want to take...
Definitely between the buildings. We're hearing them definitely making contact with that suspect, so it may be coming to an end.
So at least one suspect.
Definitely officers running here.
Yeah, if you want to take just a second, Stu, to catch up there real quick, we'll continue to talk about this here. Lena, they just look like they bailed out in a parking lot. This appears to be some sort of apartment complex, and this is going to be on a surface street once they got off the 405 northbound.
Well, earlier, Stu had said that he had heard radio traffic, that they believed it was only the driver, but Stu said he thought he might have seen someone else in the vehicle. You see one person down right there. And he was right. It looked like there were at least two people. Two people jumped out of that car.
They stayed together.
And it looks like both people are on the ground there, but I'm sure the police are right there. They haven't started arresting them yet, though, Stu.
No, they haven't. They're waiting for backup. But I got to tell you, those two people, that might be one of the persons from the car and somebody else that he may have known. Very, very, very confusing out here. The officers are also, I hear that they're still thinking there might be one person outstanding. There's definitely one person still outstanding right now. One of those two people is a suspect from the vehicle. The other one may be somebody they ran to or was in that area. They're taking those guys into custody right there. The light colored t-shirt, that's what I'm hearing him talk about. That was the driver. We saw him earlier on. They're still looking for that guy. Now like you said, this is going to be the Panorama City where this thing came to an end out here. LAPD, they've got this area surrounded, and you know what? A little hindsight right here. You got to give the officer, give the officer some credit. You know, they re-engaged it right at the right time. I'm just getting information right now from my pilot from the LAPD helicopter. One of these suspects has a weapon, has a gun.
Okay, Stu, it looks like we may have two people down, face down at this Panorama City apartment complex, as this was the end of a pursuit in a vehicle, impaired driver, some sort of drunk driver possibly, that police engaged in Pacoima. This was a pursuit that lasted for about an hour. Yeah.
We're going to keep Stu Medell in Sky 9 above the situation, and he's going to bring us an update as soon as something else develops here.